Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. This motherfucker still saying the same shit. This what? What about now? What about the camera? I'm centered. All right. All right. So my telephone catches up, man. Is that phone done upgrading? Damn, my phone ain't doing nothing. Damn, what's this long wait for? Alright. Look like I'm about ready to do it now. Okay. Alright. I ain't need that right just yet. Control the way over here. Okay, now. Okay. Charlotte Hornets. Well, here we are. Another night of basketball. I don't know what's going on with my system. It's buggy as heck. It's just not. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Okay, I know what I'll do. I have to reboot this. Restart it. Okay, well, we just back out. We're going to have to wait till we get this thing recouped. Alright, we shoot a couple balls here. about loading up here. All right, look like we good now. All right, Henry, I'm ready to start now. We're taking on Charlotte tonight. Charlotte Hornets. All right, here we go.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV. Check it out.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV.
Let's move right along.
A lot of sharp dressers coming off that Spurs bus as they arrived at the arena, pumped up and primed for action. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Craig Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
And the starting group for the Spurs, Conley out there with the Wizard, then it's DeRozan, then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Fultz is out there with Thorpe, and it's Porter in at the small forward.
Oh, okay.
Talk about rookies getting early playing time these days. Were you counted on much your first season? You had a terrific rookie year, obviously, but I'm guessing you did. You were counted on early.
Yeah, you know, for the high draft picks, you're usually going to go to a team that really needs your help. I was just blessed that I had great veterans, Hall of Fame veterans. When you look at guys like Chris Mullin, how about that? I was able to watch him practice and work and take care of his body. Latrell Sprewell, Billy Owens, all the great players, Avery Johnson. So I was counted on to do a lot, but those guys helped me do a lot, and they pumped confidence into me. I was able to steal their style, their work ethic. They showed me the ropes the right way, and I couldn't have been blessed with any better veterans for me to start off my career with.
Got a piece of it. Zeller with it, picked up by Davis. Here's Thorpe. It's blocked. Here's Townsend. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Here's Davis. Up and in on the layup.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Thorpe against Siakam. Down low, here's Washington. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Townsend, no good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Knocked away, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Hornets now. Porter kicks to Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Thorpe. A three-pointer off the mark. Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, it was a coin flip game. Both teams had chances to win. They pushed them as far as overtime. They ran out of gas.
Here's Thorpe after the basket by San Antonio. No good there. Good D by Siakam. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, James Borrego had a few minutes to share with me. We discussed the challenge of defending a slasher like DeMar DeRozan. Staying in front and denying penetration are critical, of course, but his athleticism and ball handling make that easier said than done. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Thorpe, the pass to Zeller. There's the dish to Fultz. Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. You know, he might want to...
Oh, shit. This damn thing here, man. It's just...
think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
The Hornets shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
All right, I'm got the door for now. I just want to get it down. All right.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Anthony Davis, number 1.
It happened so often. I'd say to myself, there's no way he can get to that shot, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and it go down as another block.
And again, the Hornets missing. Spurs shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. That puts them in the lead.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Passes it to Porter. Shoots over to DeRozan. And there's Porter on the assist from Fultz.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad and you're going to regret it.
To the paint, here's Townsend. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Charlotte trailing. Fultz with the ball. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Shooting 2, 4.
And the first one at the line is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And Davis throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Hornets trail by 3. Thorpe, the pass to Zeller. Here's Fultz. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the balance Fultz have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Townsend.
Taking 2 shots.
All 3.
Change my camera.
Goes good from Townsend.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now Fultz. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
Conley, the pass to Townsend. Shoots the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Townsend's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Fultz. And finished off by Porter.
Whew, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Outside Conley. Pass to Townsend. Over Thorpe. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Fultz looking around. Floats one up. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Townsend. Count it. He's got 11.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Hornets trail by 4. And the Hornets call time here. There are a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating the whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you can say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. And the Hornets with possession here after the miss from Townsend. Here's Thorpe. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are on cover.
And the Hornets with possession here. Trailing by 4. Thorpe kicks to Zeller. He dishes it to Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
DeRozan passes to Conley. Siakam outside. Now the pass to Townsend. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Some changes for Charlotte. Noel's checked in for Cody Zeller. Bridges comes in for Washington. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Thorpe. Here's Noel. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Davis.
And right from the start, Kevin.
Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Rozier. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. The wide open look here for DeRozan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Townsend. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Murray's checked in. Pass to Rozier. Passes to Meyer. Here's Bridges. 4 on the clock. The layup off target. Snatched away. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Rozier the pass to Meyer. No good on the triple. Spurs leading by 7. Pass to DeRozan. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rozier against Murray. Rozier looking around. Clock at 4. The pass to Bridges. Fades back. Count the basket.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Murray outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Davis. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Noel.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Smith drives in, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against San Antonio. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. We often talk about problems between the players and fans. I'm sure there are some things that fans do, Chris, that players do appreciate.
Oh, yeah, Kev. And you know what we really appreciate? The good trash-talking fans.
Oh, really?
The clean trash-talking fans. Oh, Weber, you suck. You can't shoot. Oh, so what? You just dunked on their whole team. Like, don't stop in the first quarter, good fans. You know, keep going when I'm giving it to you all game long. So you love that. You love the crowds, too, that don't need to be hyped up by a PA guy. You love the ones that are just so sincere. When they see that kissing camera come on, they go crazy, or they're just cheering for both teams in great play, though they want their teams to win. And you love, again, the creative heckler, the one that had to think about it the day before, like the ones that comes in with the sign and it's a picture of you crying or look like you're crying with words under like, hey, you didn't get asked to prom today, or the face on Chris after he missed missed the shot. You love that because it is a great relationship. Don't be fooled, and you know this, Kevin. It's a great relationship between players and the fans, and we need those fans to heckle us because when you heckle the best players, you usually get their best game.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Meyer, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Look at that, Greg. That's a great decision on the break. That's not a pass every player would see.
Now here is Conley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Now, here's Bridges. And Noel kicks to Rozier. Fires for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Here's Rozier. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Pass to Bridges. Makes it off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead.
Timeout. When I go to be right back, I have to go all the way back out just to say it. Be right back.
As we wrap up the quarter, they've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I need something to believe.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they
He doesn't get the second one. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Rozier, and the shot goes down. Rozier's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. DeRozan against Bridges, and DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now, here's Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Smith trying to break loose, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Bridges. Inside, here's Davis, and it's Noel with the rebound. Charlotte shooting here about 46% for the game. And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra.
A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Wizard comes in for Michael Conley. The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest issue coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat, because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Thunder put on a show. He scored an incredible number of points, and his defensive intensity helped set the tone, as he made sure to involve his guys on the other end. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, right. And I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Fultz the pass to Washington, and Davis sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely, and Davis sends it back. Fast break, here we go. Here's Townsend, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Pascal Siakam, and it's White in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Chance to check out the numbers for the Wizards. Great showing for him last season. Tops in scoring, third in field goal percentage, and he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And there's the pass to Porter. High post Zeller. He kicks it to Fultz. Will it go? The shot will not fall. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Townsend. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Looking to end his cold spell, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Hornets have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
But that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
Townsend, the pass to Johnson. Spurs passing it around. To the middle, here's Townsend. And the shot goes in. Townsend's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Hornets. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The shifty nature of Fultz's game, I mean, it often puts the defense in a bind. Difficult trying to guard without fouling.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Right side, White. To the inside. Here's Townsend. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Pass to Thorpe. Six to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 22. Here's Townsend. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here's Fultz. He's got 10. Good. Fultz has got 12 points in the game.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to the right wing. Zeller with the double team. Townsend the pass to Aldridge. To the middle. Townsend gets the bucket. Townsend's got 31 points.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Yeah, it's getting to him, GA. I mean, the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Here's Zeller. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, Kev, before the game, his college coach told us that he's the most focused kid he's ever recruited. Zeller's showing great focus there, converting through that contact.
They get the rebound. Aldridge's shot is good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backdoor.
Passes it to Washington. Here's Porter. Offensive rebound. No good. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Thorpe. There's the steal. And it's White missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Pass to Washington. Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's Washington missing. And for the Spurs, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number one, the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Rozier comes in for Thorpe. Both free throws good from Townsend. And so here's Charlotte. Now here's Rozier. Here's Porter. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Townsend, the pass to White. To the left side wing. He's feeling it. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 37 points for the Wizard.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. And that'll be his third foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:11 left in the first half. Feeds it to Fultz. There's the pass to Meyer. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So far for them. And he can't hit the second. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 10 points for Miles Bridges.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep, Walker. The shot missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Spurs out in front, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Nerlens, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They getting way too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front of the post and, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Thorpe is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Pass to Fultz. Clock at 6. Here's Thorpe. From deep. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Fultz softly drops in the floater. Fultz has got 15 points.
It's important that Fultz keeps adding to his offensive arsenal. I love seeing him get hot.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point, when it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
The Wizard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Townsend, covered by Thorpe. Townsend, no good. And it's Fultz with the ball for Charlotte. Here's Thorpe. And it's Zimonjic with the rebound.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fultz, no good.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Townsend, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Thorpe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, and there's Porter on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Townsend, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. No good on the shot. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Townsend uses the glass to finish the layup. Townsend's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Charlotte shooting for the game at 42%. And the pass to Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Zeller with the double team. Aldridge against Porter. And it's Aldridge missing. Out to the wing. Here's Thorpe. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thorpe's got 7 points.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Snell, the pass to Samanic. And they pick up 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. San Antonio making a switch here. Biombo's checked in.
One shot.
C-Web, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes it to Porter. The fader. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 assists tonight.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Big night for him. Most points in the game, and they just cannot figure out a way to stop him.
Fultz with the ball. 15 points in the game. Pass to Washington. Here's Porter. And it's Samanic with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Here's Thorpe. He's got 9. Shoots from 14. And it's Biombo with the rebound.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Murray, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
Here's Townsend. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And some changes here for the Hornets. Noel's checked in for Zeller. Bridges comes in for Washington. And it's Rozier in for Thorpe. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. So it's San Antonio now. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Here's Porter. Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. That one is off. Siakam is checked in for the Spurs. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Here's Townsend, an easy 2 points on the layup. Townsend
thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Fultz, guarded by Townsend. They grabbed their own miss. Fultz, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's Rozier. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fultz the pass to Meyer. Bridges against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Rozier. Here's Noel. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Townsend, guarded by Fultz, scooped up. And the rejection by Noel. A floater, and he lays it up and in. And that's 19 points for Markelle Fultz.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Here's Townsend, guarded by Fultz. Johnson, the pass to Townsend. The three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here is Bridges. 12 points for him. The pass to Rozier. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. And you look at the Wizard, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
First free throw is good. Smith checked in for Markelle Fultz. And San Antonio also making a switch. Michael Conley, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Right side, Conley. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Conley's got his first points of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Noel. Bridges kicks to Rozier. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Rozier against Conley. Here's Townsend. No good. Shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. Now, here is Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. He gets that one.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
The Spurs shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Inside, here's Townsend. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Noel. Here's Rozier, covered by Siakam. To the wing on the left. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Well, they'll be